senior editor at videogum.com. He also hosts Mr. Coconut's comedy show, a monthly show at Union Hall. Please welcome Mr. Gabe Delahaye. All right.
Thanks.
Mic's on?
Thank you.
I don't know if I turned it on. Sorry.
Oh, man. Dang, I can do that too. Is it on now? No? No dice? Is it on now?
Switch it up.
Can I hear me? Is yours on?
Yeah.
Is this on?
He's on. You're on.
Great. What
You're
were
on
you
the air.
guys watching?
You didn't hear anything?
I did not hear the setup for that at all. Can I guess what it was?
Yeah, I guess, yeah, please.
Like a child, like a drunk child who just got a video camera for his bar mitzvah.
Very close. Which part is the closest part of all that? Yeah. That was me on my first marijuana brownie pot trip.
When?
Marijuana brownie pot trip? What? I don't know how to say that. That's how far removed I am from drugs. I don't have to use the lingo, the language.
I think that's the clinical term.
That's the term.
Brownie pot trip.
Pot trip. But yeah, I was in Los Angeles and I went a little nuts. I lost. Have you?
You showed that to your dad.
I know. I really said he's speechless.
Yeah.
Have you partaken of the?
In a marijuana brownie pot trip. I tried that. I don't like smoking marijuana.
Yes.
Sir. I don't like it. It just is never any good for me. I wish I liked it. It sounds a lot of fun. I didn't like it. So then I went on a trip. Oh man, I am like you. I should get a video camera.
Yeah.
I went on a tubing trip, and I decided that I would try it on a tubing trip, and it's not even a good story. It didn't matter. And then I did that again on my birthday this year because I was turning 47. It seemed appropriate, and again, that stuff just doesn't work for me. I guess.
Doesn't work.
The end. Took the scenic route.
I just don't like the smoke inhalation aspect of it. I mean, I don't smoke cigarettes,
me neither. That's why I was really into the brownie inhalation aspect of the brownies.
Yeah.
But it just, I'll do it again. I mean, I'll eat a brownie. I like brownies. So
Exactly.
there's no downside to it.
That was a great part, the brownie part.
Yeah, it was the best part. Literally the best part.
Literally
There was no other part. As far as I can remember.
Well, it's actually refreshing because I think a lot of people have these misconceptions about comedians, and we're all drug-fueled maniacs, right?
Yeah,
And,
that's what I think.
And it's good to see, it's good to see someone, another buttoned-up young man who knows that you don't have to be messed up to make funnies.
No.
Right?
No.
And you do make a lot of funnies. You're that's such a dumb thing to say. It's like what? Shredder?
No, I make a lot of funnies. You're right.
No, who was the rat from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? There's a Splinter. I made a funny. Everybody said that?
No.
Oh, yeah. It's the ending line of the movie.
It's weird that we both remember that. It's weird that you brought it up.
It is weird that I brought it up. I think I'm still high. I think I'm still on it.
I do have I went to the movies with my friend when I was in junior high school, and my dad came to pick me up because I didn't have a car yet, and I don't have a car now. There's nothing to show off about my relation to cars, but my dad picked me up, and I was like, he asked how the movie was, and I was like, it was the best movie I've ever seen. Seriously, Dad, just across the board, the writing was amazing, the acting was so good, the special effects were incredible, and it was definitely the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But I was being so serious. Like Dad, your mind would be blown.
Yeah.
Have you seen the movie in the theater? You liked it.
I think I just.
You must have taken it.
Did you go and you went into the movie?
Wherever he goes, I go.
Yeah. As a 5-year-old, he didn't let me just wander in by myself. Might have some questions with the state about that one. And then, of course, the second secret to use.
Pretty good.
That kind of just, the first one, what was that? Ooze? Come on.
Yeah, well, you didn't know the secret yet.
Yeah, I still know the secret. I don't know. But you know movies because Videogum, let's explain for people who know, videogum.com is the blog, website, you're a professional blogger.
Yeah. Oof. Yeah.
Isn't that right?
Yeah, I actually don't like talking about it. I shouldn't be here. I hope questions about it.
No, no. Well, I can make a confession because I actually, 2 months ago, I'm also a professional blogger.
Oh, congrats.
Well, no, I mean, this is, we can have a therapy session here.
What's your professional blog?
This is do you know SummyCards.com?
Yes.
So they started a new sports-themed blog called Jocular.com.
Okay.
And I launched it with them 2 months ago, and I think it's going okay. And I think my bosses might be here. But, well, no, I mean, but I want to know, because you've done it for 4 years, that video?
Oh, God, really just digging it in. Yeah. 4 years.
Does it get better?
No.
No.
It doesn't. It gets so much worse.
Yeah?
It gets a little better for like a while, and then it gets way worse.
So you definitely don't, like at a party, you don't introduce yourself and you're talking to, "Hi, I'm a professional blogger." You don't ever...
What is a party? No, I mean I do, because I'm honest, and that's like, I mean even like, it's a dumb, asking people what they do is ultimately a dumb question, and it's the first question I ask everyone, so I also have to be honest in my answer. So I tell them, but then I try and like, because then the problem is in the next question is like, how do you like it? And then that is like the rest of the party.
Party ends.
It's just explaining and then apologizing.
And then walking out, you're just talking to yourself eventually, everyone just filtered out of the room.
Yeah.
I can't even get the words out. I kind of gag on the blogging part of it.
Yeah. You've been doing okay.
Yeah, I've said it a lot of times.
You've said it like a bunch of times. I think you're doing great.
Yeah. I feel like sometimes it's better to say like, "I'm Rod Blagojevich and I'm going to jail." That's more respectful, I think, than a blogger.
It might be.
But so you're telling me that you hate your job? Is that what you're saying right now?
Yeah.
Yeah? Well, you're right.
I hope my bosses are here.
You're just begging to get fired.
I wish they would. They know. They know that I'm an ungrateful brat.
Well, how did you get involved? I mean, could you maybe explain a little bit about, because this is like your voice now. You're basically the blog.
Yeah.
It's
Oh
you.
God, man! Everything that you say about it.
Blog.
You are the blog now.
You are the blog now.
Kill yourself.
You dreamed about this, by the way, growing up in Michigan, right?
Yeah. I dreamed that one day they would invent blogs. I would hate doing it.
Then you get on my show explaining it.
Yeah. Well, I wrote a blog of my own for free for a long time because I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what I was getting into, and then I had it. I mean, look, admittedly, like I've had only shittier jobs than my job now. My job now is great, despite everything that I think and feel and say about it. But I did my own site, and then I saw, and it was right at sort of the beginning of people getting paid to do it, and I saw that, and I was like, how is that a job? That's crazy. And so then I was like, I'm gonna try and get that job, and then I did. That's the short version of that. There's a longer version.
Longer. We don't need to get into it.
Real boring. You haven't talked shit again.
Yeah, I think you're confused my dad because he's professional.
You know what a blog is?
Well, I've been waiting for you to come on the show because Scott's been blogging. I have no idea what he does. I thought maybe you could elucidate. Tell me what he does.
Okay, so what he
It's
does,
the same thing. We're making fun of idiots.
he reads what other people write.
Yeah.
And then he just
Steal
like
it.
copies and pastes it. And like makes a joke at the end. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
It's essentially the same story. I mean, you're working with entertainment,
Yeah.
movies and film and stuff. I'm doing sports, but it's basically just making fun of famous people.
Yeah.
And I'm a little worried that it's going to come back to bite me at some point.
When you're famous.
When I'm, yeah, of course.
No, I'm not. I mean, I'm not. That sounded like I was teasing you. Is that a?
Well, look at my face or name is not on the site. You're on there. You're Gabe, bye
Fucking
Gabe.
in. I mean, I'm all in.
But have you had celebrities coming at you with...
Vern Troyer. Vern Troyer did write me an email saying that he hoped that I got hit by a bus. That's true.
A lot of rage for that, though.
Yeah, he's full of it.
Yeah.
I was never even that mean to him either, as far as I'm concerned. I guess I'm not the one that gets to decide how mean Vern Troyer thinks I was.
Well, clearly we don't talk about blog line. You do other things besides this. You're a comedian, you're an actor.
I'm a human being.
You're a human being. What are you doing? What did you do last night? Did you watch the game? You don't.
I went, oh, this is boring. I went to a comedy show last night. Here from town.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. So you like comedy? That's good to know about you.
I do like comedy. I hosted, you know that I
Yes,
host a
I
comedy
know.
show.
And we're here.
Sandbagging me in front of all these people and your dad.
Well, let's show these guys what else you do when you're not doing comedy shows and writing about Vern Troyer. We have a clip from a music video for the band Real Estate, directed by the great Tom Sharpling.
Yeah.
Best show WFMU. And actually our next guest, Chris Gethard's also in this video, but you do a really great job. This video's really funny.
A little better than Chris Gethard.
A little better than Chris. We have a clip of the video. Let's roll that.
One lunatic, like his friends being like, come on, man. Everyone was being a jerk in that video. Not
Yeah, there's more to it. Check it out on funnier.com. Okay, well, Gabe, we've got one more question to ask you because I feel like you're the most qualified person to ask. And I've always wondered this myself. Is it pronounced LOL or LOL?
Jury's still out.
Jury's still out? We're never going to figure that out,
We'll never know. Secret of the lols.
Guys, Gabe Delahaye, videodump.com, Mr. Coconuts. Thank you so much for being here.